Hello, my name is Adu Haridi and my matrix number is 78639 and we are from Academic English PBI 1092 Group 40. Today we are going to present our title Process of Reverse Osmosis. In this reverse osmosis there are four phases: sediment filter, carbon pre-filter, membrane filter and carbon post-filter. And for the introduction, our first presenter is Abang Haizik.
Hi, my name is Abang Isaac with the metric number of 77725 and I'm from the group 40 PBI. So for introduction, water is essential for life as it has many functions specifically for all living things in the world. And many countries in the world, particularly developing countries and countries in the Middle Eastern region have a freshwater crisis. So in order to solve the problems that they are having, reverse osmosis is one of the solutions for this freshwater crisis. So in order for us human to have clean and healthy water, uh, we need reverse osmosis and it undergoes four phases, which is uh, sediment pre-filter, carbon free pre-filter, membrane, and carbon post-filter. Okay, so the first phase, which is the sediment pre-filter. Uh, the first phase of reverse osmosis is sediment pre-filter. The the starting of this process is when the feed water enters the system, it is filtered by a 5 micron sediment filter. This filter eliminates dirt, sand, and sand, silt, and debris, rust flakes, and others, and other suspended solid particles that can be captured by the filter's micron rated capacity. And this phase also lowers the water cloudiness, um, and it prevents undesired particles from damaging your reverse osmosis membrane. So the next phase will be presented by Alex Ter.
Thank you, Haziq. So today I want to present the second phase, which is carbon-free filter. Carbon-free filter is activated carbon used to remove all sediment and absorb the contaminants from the water. Process allow all the sediment and contaminants to pass through it without stopping. This process also allow all the sediment and the contaminants to pass through the carbon filter to the another filter. Compared to the carbon filter, reverse osmosis is more expensive, while carbon filter are less expensive. The function of these two processes are the same. Carbon filter is effective to remove the particles of any chemical, and reverse osmosis is effective to remove the contaminants. It is because the activated charcoal is a component of carbon filter. To add on, as we know, charcoal has many benefits to our reverse osmosis process. It is because it doesn't have remove the good stuff. Drinking water is not just made of hydrogen and oxygen. There are also many other minerals, in addition to nasty chemical impurities, which make composition of water. Next, it's make water healthier. Not only the charcoal filter remove a lot of the nasty stuff from the water, they can add things back into your water to make it healthier. Activated charcoal can add important minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and iron back into your water to improve the water quality. Back to the second phase, for example, the chlorine from tap water are easy to remove using the carbon filter. Without clean and pure water, it will affect human daily routine, especially in agriculture sector. Ismail F. 2018. Okay, next we move to the third phase, which is membrane filter. Membrane filter have two types, which are impermeable membrane and permeable membrane. The water desalination started to begin in 1980, but it was introduced in 1960. This process allows all the ion, molecule, and particle to pass through it. In this space, there are higher free pressure need to be used to separate the membrane from the other. It is because the material to build the semi-permeable membrane, a made from cellulose acetate or polyamide, has known as nylon. Kuchera J. 2011. There are also some processes in this membrane, including nanofiltration, microfiltration, and microfiltration. This technology also used to separate salt and water to produce a fresh water. This process used to remove the unwanted things in the water, for example, sand, bacteria, salt, and particles in the water. This step including the process of reverse osmosis, membrane distillation, and electrodialysis. Okay, here now is Audrey to talk about the last phase, which is carbon post filter. Audrey, you may start with your points.
Hello, my name is Adri and my metric number is 78639. And the final stage of reverse osmosis is carbon post-filtration. It involves adding an additional layer of a carbon filter to the procedure. Carbon filtering is a method of filtering the uses of bed of activated carbon to remove impurities from a fluid using adsorption. The current procedure is pretty similar to the earlier carbon pre-filtration. For instance, the water filtering procedure, known as carbon filtration. It uses activated carbon to remove organic substances, heavy metals, and chlorine. However, viruses, arsenic and fluoride, or dissolved material cannot be removed by carbon filtration alone. Reverse osmosis system may remove much smaller particles than carbon filters can. The ability of a water sample to conduct an electrical current or conductivity, it is used to evaluate the total dissolved solids, the concentration found in water. So for the last filtration, the carbon filter it will filter all the small particles before it get released and be used to drink or other purposes. Okay, that's it for our presentation about the reverse osmosis. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys get some information from our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.